Hello everyone, Dan Cruz here, President and CEO of C21 Affiliated, and welcome to another market update. Wanted to send a quarterly update out to everybody and just give an update on the market of how we're going to close out 2021 and what things might look like as we move into 2022. First though, let me say thank you to all of you guys that attended the agent rally here in October. It was a great event. We had some great keynote speakers. We had over 200 people for the cocktail party the night before, over 450 in attendance, and then I think over 100 plus that zoomed in digitally and watched the live broadcast over the internet. So thanks for being a part of that. I got to tell you what, it was so great just to see all of you guys, get hugs from all of you, see you in person. The fact we couldn't do it last year, I think everybody was really excited to be back in person. So very successful event, and I appreciate you guys being a part of it. And I hope all of you walked away with a couple great pieces of education from that wonderful day that we had. Let me talk a little bit about the marketplace, and I'm going to throw some stats at you guys. Some of you that attended the agent rally, I talked about this a little bit, but I do want to talk about where we're at from a company perspective. I also want to talk a little bit about our statewide numbers for Wisconsin and Michigan, and then give you a sense of how I think we're going to close out this year and jump into 2022. So first of all, let me talk a little bit about the state of Wisconsin. Home sales, this is, by the way, we're looking at August numbers of 2021 versus same time period of 2020. Home sale numbers, state of Wisconsin up 2.7% throughout that time frame. Our median sales price up 10.6% over that same time frame. Inventory at a 3.4% month supply, which was down from a 4.2% or 4.2 month supply in 2020. And average days on the market actually dropped 26% throughout the state of Wisconsin. State of Michigan, home sales up 12.7%, same time frame, August of this year versus same time frame of last year. Average days on the market down 61.8% to 26 days over that same time period. And our average sale price up 16.43% versus the same time frame last year. So one of the key takeaways for me when I look at the statewide data there, this is the same thing we're seeing at the National Association of Realtors, is that number of home sales continuing to be up throughout the year, that median sales price being way up, and that average days on the market continuing to shrink. So we know that inventory crunch is one of the big issues we continue to face, and one of the big challenges I think we're going to have the rest of this year and moving into 2022. Let me also share with you same time frame year to date through August of this year versus same time frame of last year for the company. Couple extra data points here. One, our agent base up 4.5% over that time frame. I think that's a really great number, seeing the number of people getting into the industry and people leaving other organizations to join ours. Listings down 2%. Yes, we're down 2%, but if you look at the industry averages, our state averages, we are outperforming what's taking place throughout the marketplace. That inventory crunch continues to be one of the problems out there. We are outperforming what we're seeing on the state and local levels. Our accepted offers up 10% year to date versus last year. Our average sale price actually up 15% year to date versus last year. And we just crossed over our average sale price being $251,000. That's the highest average sale price we've certainly seen since I've been involved with the company over the last 20 years. Our units are up year to date, up 8% versus last year. And our big one is our gross closed commissions actually up 23% this year versus last year. And through August, we actually crossed over the $100 million mark as an organization. This was a threshold we were trying really hard to cross over at the year end of 2019. We actually surpassed that throughout August of this year. So we're actually at $103 million in gross closed commissions throughout this year. Certainly something we should all be very proud of. If you also look at the rankings so far through the year, through August this year, we are the number one C21 in the world, both on units and on gross closed commissions. So congratulations everyone on a wonderful year, and we're on track to be number one again. We need to have a strong fourth quarter. However, it looks like we're on track to be that number one status again for 2021, so congratulations. Let me just briefly talk about how the market trends are looking for Q4. I think we will continue to see a very strong market in the fall. As kids got back into school, we started to see the market pick up again. I think we are going to see it be slightly off last year. And if you guys remember, Q4 last year was just a banner quarter in the real estate industry across the entire United States. I still think it's going to be a very good quarter for us, just maybe not as strong as we saw Q4 of last year. As we move into 2022, my guess is Q1 will still be strong for us, and we will have a strong selling spring next year. But we're up against some challenges that are going to be out there. One, we probably are going to face some interest rate changes. I think there's this concern of some looming inflation that's out there, and if that starts to take hold, we will see rates start to tick up. That coupled with we still are facing this really, really large crunch with the inventory issues that are out there. So the demand is strong, inventory isn't quite there, and if that demand loosens a little bit because of rates, we could see things slow a little bit. The biggest challenge I think we're going to face in 2022 is this median sales price increase. It's great to see this year-over-year increase, 15-20% in certain marketplaces, but in my opinion, it just isn't sustainable. I think at some point we're going to see some leveling of that median sales price in 2022. I'm not saying it's going to move negative, but if we move back to a 7 to 10% average increase, to me that is a much more balanced market, and I think we will see some of that play out as we move throughout 2022. That all said, I still think it is a great market to be in. I think it's a great industry to be in. I'm very bullish on how the rest of this year is going to play out, and certainly how 2022 is going to play out. As an organization, I think we're positioned extremely well. I'm really excited about all the agents that we have growing their business right now in the industry. Excited to help everybody grow at the end of this year. Please work on your business planning so you're ready to hit the ground running in 2022. Lastly, I just want to make mention as we close out this year, we are really excited to bring back our State of Affiliated Award banquets in person. We had to do them digitally last year. We will be doing that in person, probably planning that at the end of February, early March. So be on the lookout for that, and we'll get you more information as we get closer. Once again, guys, great quarter, great first 3 quarters of 2021. Let's finish strong. Let's finish the #1 Century 21 in the world. Good luck, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.